What did you guys think of sheep dip?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all. What the F? We have a guest this month.
We actually have two guests. One of them is off camera. Mystery Man, say hi.
Hello.
I'd vote for that voice.
That voice. Is it getting hot in here? Or it's just
Scarves.
just the scarves? By the way, nice scarf.
Thanks. Yeah, I got them for the bachelor party when I went to
yeah.
Scotland. Best
So many
purchase
years
ever.
ago.
And today, they stole mine.
Nobody stole it. He lost it
It's
outside.
in the parking lot somewhere.
Trust who you will.
Welcome to episode 4 of Whiskey Talk Forum.
What
And
the F?
There's no what the F. Okay.
What the fukake?
Thank you, Carl.
Just put my 2 cents in
Hey.
there.
We have a special guest today. Today's guest is Carl Biggs. Carl, you want to introduce yourself?
Well, yeah, sure. I'm Carl Biggs.
Period.
Done.
What else do you need?
That's all we need to know, right? I'm hot. I'm a little bit plump. I had some vodka, so I may be drunk. Oh, that rhymes.
That was a haiku. I'm pretty sure. Why are you making that face?
575. Carl actually made it a little different and brought us a scotch today. Carl, what is the name of the scotch?
Sheep dip.
Sheep dip.
It is a blend. Thought it was kind of interesting because it said it was blended of 16 different scotch from across the country. This one was bottled in Islay, which is where our favorite scotch is typically
The best
from.
region of Scotland, hands down.
We assume that this is going to be Islay good.
Yeah.
It's not Isla bad.
It's not
It's not
Islay.
Kilcoman.
It's not Islay bad.
We had this segment last time. You can make the sheep sound. I obviously have already shown I can make the sheep sound.
Yes.
Plowman, please
I'm the
bat
best at
like, bat like a sheep.
Bam.
A Bulgarian sheep.
Me.
That's what sheep sound like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one sounds better than mine.
Yeah.
It's gonna
pretty good.
It's gonna change.
I had an
around
argument
now.
with a sheep when we were in Scotland, remember?
Drunken argument.
Yeah.
The sheep bested you too.
It like had to get the last bleat in.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Followed us down the street and everything.
It was so persistent.
Oh, yeah. Let's open up the whiskey.
We should also mention the Infinity bottle is back. We brought it with us to the cabin.
What is the Infinity bottle? Let's remind all our viewers.
Okay, so the Infinity bottle is a combination of every scotch that we've had on the show. So every single time we'll add a couple of Glencairn measures into the bottle, and then it'll be a unique blend that you can only get if you come on the show. So,
More incentive.
to come on the show. Mystery Man.
Hello.
Eventually come out of
I need to unbutton a few buttons.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
I'm flustered.
Okay, so first off, Carl, you brought this bottle this time. How much did this bottle cost you?
It was roughly $55 after tax.
Okay. So again, in the DC area.
Pre-tariff.
Pre-tariff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That hits soon. Guys, if you haven't watched that episode yet, last month we covered the new whiskey tariff that might be hitting the US, depending on how our lawmakers go about it. And we also have a mini episode specifically only for the whiskey tariff. So check it out. $55. That's not bad. That's a moderately priced.
Let's judge the price after we taste it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm just kind of curious what's blended in there because there's 16 different scotch.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
Paul.
so
All right.
Carl, do the honors.
All right. By the way, I faced off with a sheep that looked like this in Scotland once. I got some pretty cool pictures.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice pop.
That was
All right.
beautiful.
It was a sexy pop.
Okay, so Paul,
Yeah.
do you want to take us through the our process?
This is what we're going to do. After we open the bottle, we pour a measure into our Glencairns. And I'm still so excited that we learned how to perfectly pour an amount into the glass. Tip it over. And you want whatever amount you pour to not come over the edge once it's tipped over. So that's the perfect amount of whiskey to pour into your glass. Smell it, taste it, talk about it, and then like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Let's do it.
So have you?
And then tweet at us.
Oh, yes, please, because I'm the tweet master now.
Yeah, Paul is
I'll
the
tweet
one
you back.
officially taking over our Twitter.
And then I'll retweet
Twitter.
all the tweets. Ooh, smells sweet. Tilt, pour, stop. lay it down, and every time Steve thinks it's gonna fall, it's not. It's always perfect.
Have like a 1-2 count going.
So what happens if it spills one?
It goes to the angels. There's no problem with that. Depending on how much you pay for the bottle, you may or may not be sad about it.
Well.
All right. Shall we?
Okay.
Cheers. Cheers.
Can't cheers.
Oh, I'm just sniffing cheers.
can't drink
It's
it.
a sniff cheers.
There's no sniff cheers. Our budget has improved once again. This time we have a studio audience.
Yeah.
And they may comment. No one is really.
That was perfectly timed to my pour.
To the studio audience.
Thank you. Sheep dip.
Mystery Man, you are not bound by our rules, so you can taste, smell at your leisure. And because this is going to take a few minutes while we assess this.
That light is not as bright as I was hoping it would be.
I don't know anything about light and color. I'm just going to...
I always
Sniff.
look and act like I know what I'm doing because in the bar, I look so sophisticated. I did this at Topgolf the other day.
You're going golfing without me?
It was a company thing.
Oh, okay.
I was the only one that bought
I'd
scotch.
be heartbroken.
Yeah, it was a company. It was a company of him and Kim.
Wow, this is gonna be great.
Everybody was drinking.
There's no
Bud
way this
Light
is
and I'm
Isla.
drinking Scotch.
Doesn't smell like any Isla whiskey I have
Yeah, it does.
yet encountered. Okay, which one? This is Speyside 100%. Get out of my face.
Yeah, it definitely has more of a
Brook Latte.
space side.
Brook Latte. Or Kilkenny.
Ooh, you're right. The classic Lottie.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ha.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
But it's also because I'm obsessed
Get
with
out of
Brook
my
Lottie.
face and put your face back in your whiskey glass. Carl and I were just mentioning all the whiskey bottles or boxes have tasting notes and, nose on the side of the box. Per the process of our show, I intentionally did not read anything written on the side of the box yet.
Blinded.
Yeah. So that's how we're going to do it moving forward.
How would it be double blinded?
Scientific procedure?
'Cause then we-
double blind.
Someone would buy the bottle for us, and we wouldn't read the box.
I want to triple
I don't know
blind
how
it.
you
I
would
want
double
someone to
blind.
buy the bottle. We wouldn't read it, and they pay for the bottle.
More subscribers, please, so we can triple blind these in the future.
I don't know how I bought the bottle, held on to it for a month, and still haven't read the box.
I'm surprised you didn't open it. Because we were talking about last time with that 1792 bottle. You opened it so quick. Yeah, because we bought that bottle
I know.
hoping it would go up in price. So I was like, I'm
It
just
was-
going to drink this.
It was tempting because I ran out of whiskey, and it's been sitting in my house the whole time, and I'm just like, these guys are about to not have a show.
I would understand.
I would have to buy another one. Took 2 weeks for the ABC store to deliver it to my.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention, I've never seen this in the store.
Neither have I.
Is it new? Anyone know?
I don't know if it's new.
Wait,
but
so you ordered this online?
yeah, because the only store online that claimed to have it didn't actually have it, so I had to order it. And then in Virginia, ABC ships it from their warehouse. I don't know where that is. And then you just select which store it goes to, and they send it there. But it took about 2 weeks.
Yeah, that was the same issue I had tracking down the Glen Roth's one that we did for Halloween. I ended up going to 4 different stores before I found it.
Yeah, there was one store in Alexandria. I tried to go there, and they said they had 7 bottles. Didn't have it. So
Cheers. To you,
Yeah.
my mystery man. All right, let's do it. Nazdrave.
Brave. Not bad.
Oh.
Wow, I am shocked at how good this is.
Mm.
This is amazing.
Okay.
I had no expectations coming into this.
Yeah, we're
sheet.
gonna have our guest go through all of his notes first.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Yep. All right. So, Carl, what did you find about the nose?
I think the first thing that hit me was like a vanilla and a caramel kind of smell.
Is it caramel or caramel?
It's caramel. At one point, I kind of feel like I smelled a little bit of like a coconut too, but very faint.
Okay.
And then I wrote down fig, but now I'm like, I don't really know what fig smells like.
But yeah, but you felt fig, and that's that.
You know, I felt it. I
Yeah.
put it down.
You're gonna. That's how I think you should
You know,
do notes.
I dig the
tasting
fig.
notes.
That's
Yeah,
all.
Whatever comes to mind, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people write leather.
I am going to go
Come on.
buy fig after this, so I can
Like
figure
fig
out what that smells
Newtons
like.
or figs.
Okay, fig Newtons. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
That's. You know what? Yeah, I'm keeping fig on there.
All right.
Fig Newton.
So you can figure it out.
Oh yeah.
What notes are you getting from this, Mystery Man?
Vanilla. Caramel.
I'm so horny right now.
I feel like we need.
Are you a horny?
one?
Like, does Corgi licking this done?
Don't pan below the table.
Oh man, I don't even have my pants on anymore.
This is a PG whiskey talk forum.
yeah.
PG probably should
we
have been an
bleep
R, but
everything.
Oh, is it my turn? So,
Yeah.
in the nose, I got light, fruity, and gentle. Now,
we have
Okay.
a whole different descriptive statement going here.
I went more along with what Carl and Mystery Man said. I got caramel, vanilla, or honey.
I need you to taste outside of the box.
You know, again,
Well,
I'm
it is
never as
technically
descriptive. I'm just
unboxed.
very literal and straightforward.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that.
This is what makes a good scientist, though.
Sure.
All right, you got to go first for the palate then. Show me how it's done.
Okay. So this is actually reflecting more of your nose. I said refreshingly light,
Yes!
sugary, and apple juice.
Ooh, apple juice.
Apple juice. Like this is, I think, the first whiskey we've had on the show where this is actually like very refreshing.
Yeah.
Like this would be a great summer or springtime
Absolutely.
whiskey just to like
Yeah.
kick back on the porch, old man rocking chair, sitting somewhere on the Scottish countryside.
If dreams come true.
Yeah,
actually
on
very,
our, on our peat field.
very
Actually,
good
no, because that was
holidays.
smelled terrible.
Are we talking about how we're making American Pete a thing? Or is that a
Oh,
secret?
I just said we were sitting in the Scottish countryside, so I assume
I don't
we
care
still
what-
have to be switched to the American countryside to make American
Montana.
Would it work in Montana?
I don't know. Like I haven't figured out how to
I feel
make
like
peat grow in
Just
America.
anywhere
yet.
that has like a lot of vegetation,
Because I feel
but like
like
moss level. that would just
Louisiana.
die.
Yeah, I feel like in Scotland, most of
No.
the places with a lot of peat are
No,
on
it can't be
islands.
Louisiana. That's way too hot. Look at Scotland. Scotland is cold.
British
Rainy.
Virgin Isles.
That's
I'm thinking.
hot.
I'm thinking like Oregon.
What is the place I'm thinking of? Cape Cod area
You're thinking Alaska.
where you had the best memories. Like what is like? There's like islands off of that.
Martha's
Martha's
Vineyard.
Vineyard. Nantucket.
Nantucket or Vantucket, either or.
Or Untucket.
Dutch Nantucket is known as Vantucket.
What if we have like Highland Park has this like ridiculously out of the way distillery. Ours can be ridiculously out of the way, like nearing Canada.
Hey, you know what
Good luck
Highland?
getting up to there.
You know what
In
Highland
Canada.
Park?
We're in Canada.
You know what Highland Park has?
What?
Tesco cat.
Oh, dude, we gotta go visit this cat.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Look
we
up.
didn't Go.
Google
yeah,
map it.
Google Map
I'm
Highland
not
Park.
gonna go 9 hours out of my way. Just
13, and it's reasonable.
Yeah.
To visit a cat.
No, to visit a
80%.
distillery on an island that
Yeah.
has a cat.
80% of the pictures on Google Map has this cat in a shopping cart at Tesco.
Imagine being one of those Google photos, immortalized.
That cat's probably 20 years
I'll
old. now.
Photoshop you one.
Yeah, that's also reasonable.
It'll save me 13 hours. of commute.
AKA, you'll call Euro to Photoshop me into one.
Yeah, of course. You think I'm gonna Photoshop my?
Well, I'm gonna finish this off on the tasting.
Okay.
For the palate, refreshing was good, but I didn't quite hit that note. I got pungent Yamazaki. That's what it reminds me
Pungent?
of. Pungent. It's like Yamazaki is the true floral whiskey.
What if somebody hasn't had Yamazaki?
Go get some.
Okay. Yeah, it's not pricey or anything,
And
or
then,
hard to find.
if you can't get a Yamazaki, then my second note for the palate was vanilla-licious, and that sums it up.
Are you just bringing that up because we have a friend here who's saying Fergalicious?
Maybe.
Mystery lady.
How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, man, this is the best.
If they said hello together, we might need to lose some clothes.
I think
All right.
the entire cabin would break.
We need
Oh my God.
we need a mystery couple. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh,
That was-
goosebumps.
Oh my god.
That was sheep sexy.
Carl, your taste?
It really goes along with my nose. It has a very vanilla taste.
Vanilla-licious.
It's not like you're eating vanilla ice cream. It's just like a nice subtle vanilla. I would say definitely less of like a peaty and more a little bit more like a Speyside Scotch. But it's got a nice little sting to the tongue when you drink it too. It's got a really good appetite.
Slight hint of like bitterness, like in the back of the palate.
I would disagree with you. I would say, although refreshingness. Why does that sound awkward?
None of us are English majors. Who
So-
cares? Move on.
Being refreshing is like a
We're
quality to
all
be
for
desired,
it.
but there's something lacking. Like it ends too quickly. Like a lot of the other whiskeys we've had, it'll linger. You can enjoy it for like minutes. You don't even need to have another sip, and that's what I like about whiskey is you can have a sip and just sit for a while, and you don't need to drink again.
Like just evaporates very quickly.
Yeah, it's gone, and it's like, oh, I liked it, but now I don't even remember anymore. I need another sip immediately, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, but that's what makes it good. Because now you have to say, well, I gotta have more.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to say this would be relegated to a cocktail whiskey.
Really? Cocktail
will
means you
add-
don't like the taste.
I like the taste enough, but it does, like you said, it doesn't stay long enough to drink it neat, to kind of sit and mull over it. Because you would down a couple of glasses
Quickly, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like half the bottle will be gone. You're like, oh, I'm about half an hour in.
Yeah. This is going to completely change the character of the Infinity bottle. I'm skipping ahead, I know, but this doesn't fit the taste profile of what we've been buying.
Well, here's the thing, though. The current whiskeys currently, we got Lagavulin 16.
The king.
We got Lafroig Select.
It was good.
Glen Ross probably didn't add that much to it.
Not at all.
And then the last one, the Balvenie Peat. So we have three pretty heavily peated whiskeys. One very light bourbon cask one. And this one is by far the lightest,
Yeah, for sure.
right? So of the five, so I don't think it's going to add anything at all.
Yeah.
Like it's going to get completely overwhelmed. What is it going to add? Volume to our bottle.
But you know what? I will say this is probably the best blend I've ever had.
It's an easy blend to drink too.
no.
I can't think of a better blended whiskey.
A better blended whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Which one?
Uh,
Don't say Blue Label, please.
No. It is a Johnny Walker though. Isla edition, which we will feature.
Really?
Yeah.
You liked an airport whiskey? I've yet to enjoy one. They're like gimmicky. I got like the Spice Road, trash.
Hey, we're doing that in a couple of months.
All right.
So I brought a couple of bottles back.
Teaser, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know which
I'm
month.
excited.
Which month yet? But I have a couple
Sweet.
of those bottles. I bought both the Speyside and the Isla edition
Okay.
because Tina and I went through all four of them. So they had a Highland, Lowland, Speyside, and an Isla.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
should be good. Mystery Man, any notes to add?
Mild.
It doesn't burn the throat.
It doesn't burn the throat.
So-
It is a very smooth,
Yeah.
as most blends are, very smooth.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. Like if you've never tried Scotch before,
Yeah.
then this is a good one to get going with because it's definitely Scotch, but you're not going to get too much burning in the throat, and it's not going to linger on the tongue for a long time, and it's a smoother, easier taste. So
Oh, wait. You're right on that. And I will add that this would be, like, I agree, this would be a great introductory Scotch for people who are always of the mindset that Scotch has to be powerful and smoky and peaty.
And then they try Glenfiddich or Glenlivet or Sheep Dip.
Sheep
And then they'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. But as far as the best blended, you've had, or I would argue you've had a better blend on the show. Lafroig Select is a blend.
Oh. Fine.
It's four
Yes.
different cask blends.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not even close. And there's no competition though. They're like orthogonal to each other. Like you just can't compare Lafroig Select and Sheep Dip because they're giving you different things.
Exactly.
it's two
But
different
yes,
worlds.
that one's definitely better if we have to put them in the same category.
I never had Lafroig Select on camera.
Oh, well.
You know what? You will.
I've only had it in the secrecy of my bedroom. Just gonna put it out there. My wife just gave me a look.
That's it. Cut it out. Kind of moment. Dude, I just imagine you
could pan our
in
camera
bed,
over.
just
Like she is sitting right over there, and she's like, "Did I marry?"
Yeah. Me for life.
Water? Yeah. Let's see if it extracts any more flavor profiles out.
Alright, how much do I add?
just a drop or two, whatever.
Again, the question: bloom or swirl?
There's no
Okay.
right
Carl
way.
had like a little interesting shake.
Oh yeah, how did you mix your water into your whiskey?
Oh well, I just poured it, and
Yeah.
but I mean,
Oh, on the table.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because I'm not really good at that, so I've always just put it on a table. Fun fact: if you're making like any kind of like hot chocolate that's like a powder, and you don't have a spoon, this works really well.
It's good to know,
Alright.
especially in the holiday season.
Because because when I'm at work, I don't have a spoon, and I'm like,
How
oh,
did
I
our
gotta
hot
mix my
chocolate
hot
come out
chocolate
last
with that.
time?
That hot chocolate with whiskey was trash. Do not do it.
Don't use a peated whiskey to make hot chocolate.
Aren't you supposed to use like a
All right.
like a
I feel like a
Bailey's
lot of
ice cream?
people out there would just be like, "Yeah, no fucking duh."
I would say this smells way more intense now with water. Agree or disagree? No whiskey trails at all.
It's a bit spicier.
Okay.
I'm getting pepper.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a pleasant. You know what? I don't remember what our ranking is because we didn't bring the goofy whiteboard. This is a contender. Like this is not last place. Glenrothes, I'm sorry, out of the running.
Yeah, Glenrothes by far the weakest. So,
But
I
is it
was-
better than Lefroy Select? It's a tough call.
is this better than the Frozen?
You know what?
No,
I'm telling you, I'm getting different things from it.
This is
You're out of your mind.
This is an entirely different taste than without the water.
Yeah.
Like completely changed.
All right, if I put both bottles in front of you, brand new bottles, and like, hey, pick one. It's yours for free. Which one are you gonna go for?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I might go for sheep dip. Yeah. And then you would have the other one, and maybe it's a win-win. But like, this is
It is a win-win.
fantastic. I
Our
think we have to
audience-
settle this debate.
Audience, would you like to try? As Carl said, he hasn't had. Oh, you want to sit down first?
Now I'm not so sure anymore.
All right. So Carl said that he hasn't had Lefroy Select on camera, at least. Plumman claims that he likes sheep dip better than Lefroy Select.
It's a bold claim, I know.
Yeah. And I think he just has Scotch amnesia. Coining the term right here, right now, Scotch amnesia. I challenge you.
To a duel. We're tie-breaking. Lefroy or sheep dip?
I wanted to.
Who's gonna win?
I was
I
gonna
was thinking
throw down a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh references.
It's time to do.
Heart of the cards.
Believe in the heart of the whiskey.
Ridiculous.
Okay.
Alright, Carl, you're doing the tie-break, and then we're all going. So,
Yeah.
So we're doing
try both. Tell me which one you like more.
We'll have Plumman reassess. I'm just gonna re-enjoy.
Oh, man. Wow.
Yeah, you. Scotch amnesia.
Oh, no, there's no competition.
Yeah. Get
I'm
out.
too biased.
Get out of here.
Nope. Oh. Ooh. Everything right is happening right now.
Completely different.
I agree so much. He says so much with so little.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're
So-
both very solid though. Like, although it's a duel, it's a tiebreaker for a reason. Like, I would say they're almost equal, orthogonal, and Lefroy wins for me because I just love the peat.
Yeah, because it just punched this one in the face and
Yeah,
knocked it out.
and Lefroy just like I remember it. You know, again,
Do you
I've already
remember it?
forgotten it.
Do you remember
I
it?
cured my
You forgot
Scotch
it, but you
amnesia.
Yeah. Like I said.
Oh man.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean definitely.
Don't get us wrong. Like, the sheep dip is a very pleasant whiskey to drink. It's a very nice whiskey. And it has some very mild but interesting characteristics once you add a little bit of water to it. So I would say that it's better with water.
Certainly.
Yeah. You get a little bit more pronounced taste and nose, but come on, compared to Lefroy Select.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you pick this up and sniff it, and then You'll notice that the
And then-
Lefroy Select just has a much better smell, a really good taste.
Here, tell
But-
me this. Once you sip this, go back and sip this.
Oh, I did.
It's just water.
Yeah.
I mean, we did put a lot of water in.
Well, you can't go in that direction. Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but it has nothing to compete.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the thing I started with is that this was blended with 16 different scotches, and I think a good amount of it does come from Speyside.
Mm-hmm.
For my understanding is that this is saying that this is trying to blend scotch from all different regions of Scotland. So Lefroy is going to clearly be more peaty because of its Islay heritage. And then this one is really trying to more focus on the Scottish heritage. In Scotland, wherever you go in Scotland, every type of scotch you try is going to be different.
That's true.
So biggest region in Scotland is really that Speyside region. So I'm not surprised that we'll have more of that Speyside taste. It is still really good. I mean, the Lefroy is obviously going to blow it out of the water, but this one's pretty solid too. And if you're new to Scotch, it's definitely a good introductory.
Another very important point is both of these are usually at 2/3 to half the price point of what you would expect, of other flagship bottles. So at $40 to $50, these are steals.
Yeah.
Must have in your cabinet.
Must buy indeed. So, I mean, I'm cheating here, but so I'm just gonna read from the back of the bottle. Why call it sheep dip? Farmers have long referred to whiskey as sheep dip. It was a way of disguising their own homemade whiskey from the revenue man. They'd hide their whiskey in barrels marked sheep dip. The excise men didn't dare sample such a potent liquid.
Another reason it's called sheep dip is in America, let's say you get buck naked, go run in the ocean, we call it skinny dipping. Scotland, you're sheep dipping.
Ooh.
Now that's not official.
I am
It's,
down.
That's what we're calling
Cut
it from now on.
the tape. We'll be right back.
We're gonna go sheep dipping real quick.
We have a hot tub right there.
Hashtag sheep dipping.
Sheep
Tweet
dipping.
at me so I can retweet you on the tweeter.
Hold on, cut.
On the tweet.
We're gonna restart. We'll be in the hot tub right over there.
Dude, that would be a sick transition. And welcome back.
Welcome back.
We are sheep dipping.
Now the question is, are we sheep dipping? Because you can't see.
You can't see below the table.
At some point, we have to transition into the hot tub naked.
Plum. Okay. Oh, never mind. I was gonna be like, and Plum will be wearing a Speedo, but he went with naked.
Unfortunately,
He wants to sheep.
just kidding, the mystery man.
Who is that?
Just throw it right out there.
No, I'm not a good secret keeper.
Peter Pettigrew. Secret.
Ooh, that was a low blow. You.
Shut up, Harry
You
Potter.
ass. You're bleeping everything. It just revolved into us cursing at each other for distasteful Harry Potter attacks or references.
Okay.
Well,
Should we even bother moving to ice?
No.
No.
Never
Okay.
put ice in your whiskey. If you do, unsubscribe.
Wow.
It's the worst.
Okay. We'll be right back with a cocktail.
Going down the list. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cocktail time. Cheers.
All right.
This is fine. I wouldn't put this whiskey in a cocktail.
Yeah, I would like it with just water.
Yeah. Although I forgot what we were having with mules on one of the episodes, and I loved it.
Oh,
I don't know
The,
why. Was it Glenrothes?
Glenrothes.
Glenrothes? Put it in. Put it in a mule. This
Well-
one, I wouldn't.
Pleasant as this one is, Glenrothes has a stronger flavor, right? So it stands up to that gingery spiciness a little better. And we put
haven't,
mint.
I haven't tried those cocktails, but just commenting on this one, pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you enjoy it more than neat?
Yeah, up to this point. What's your favorite iteration of this particular scotch?
It's hard to say which one is my favorite. I think putting water, it changes the flavor quite a bit on this, adding a little bit of water. And I always just think that that's not really a good thing because there's a master distiller out there somewhere who created this specific flavor, and the change was too great when you added the water that it almost wasn't sheep dip anymore. So
Yeah.
I would say that my least favorite is adding the water.
Interesting.
This is a very good cocktail, and so it's kind of a hard decision between that. This is it has a very nice holiday flavor to it. So putting in a cocktail is actually pretty good.
Yeah. So I have something that might interest you in that. So Tina has gone ahead and made me a nice mint, spearmint, and lemongrass tea.
Nice. He just
What's
mentioned
this?
earlier he was so hot. Now he's drinking tea. Okay.
So taste the tea first, and then I'm gonna add a splash of
Carl,
whiskey.
after you.
Okay.
I love tea, so I was like,
I love tea too. I mean,
So
oh man, that tea you make,
which one?
amazing. I don't know. You tell me.
The Bengal Spice?
Yes.
Bengal Spice.
So good.
Celestial tea, Bengal Spice. You can get at Walmart. It's like $4 or $2.
any grocery store has Celestial.
Oh yeah, best tea out there.
It's fantastic.
I love that stuff.
Yeah.
It's a nice, pleasant, herby, floral tea.
Herby.
I put a little Asian slurp in mine, so you need to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You gotta slurp.
Delicious.
A little bit of
If you
slurp,
want to show appreciation to the cook,
Is that a
chef
thing?
Yeah.
in Japan
Oh.
and I guess Korea?
It's not
Not so much in Vietnam.
not a
Don't do
cultural
it.
significant thing,
Yeah.
but people do slurp in
Yeah.
Korea.
So like, but in Japan, like you like really enjoy something, you over exaggerate the enjoyment. You're like,
Wow. You will get smacked in Bulgaria if you slur. They're like, no.
In Japan, they consider it disrespectful not
Okay.
to slurp.
Wow.
So,
I love it.
yeah.
it's a nice,
Difference of cultures.
nice, pleasant tea, right? It's just.
And
So, gonna see how this goes.
all right.
I mean, so worse that could happen?
It's gonna be great.
Cause this one is just vanilla and caramel, right?
Yeah.
So, as a sweetener to a tea, it should work.
I feel like it's going to be really good, actually. Because it actually
this
works
might-
really well with the cocktail.
This is basically our version of like a slightly more Asian hot toddy.
Usually I hate advertisements, right? Mobile advertisements. Until they finally got me. The algorithm targeted the most beautiful hot toddy 30-second commercial I've ever seen. It was a beautiful glass, the tea, the lemon curd, and then it was bullet bourbon. Then they swirl it, and it was like, and you could have this.
That'll
And
warm
I was
you
just
up.
like,
This will
How
warm
do
you
you
on
know
a
what
nice
I
winter's
love?
day.
Okay, smell it first because it actually smells pretty good. And it actually...
it actually smells like Lipton to me.
well,
Are you getting any of that? 'Cause that's
I mean, Lipton
Okay.
is where you go when you don't care about tea.
Here's the thing
shots
though.
fired.
I mean,
It adds that alcoholic warmth.
Whoa, it's interesting.
The sweetness is gone.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not a fan. But it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's
I'm
a
very
nice,
neutral on it.
I think it's just like I said, like more herby hot toddy.
Stop saying herby. I think
Herbaceous.
the way it tastes is perfectly encompassed in Tina Lou's facial expression when you poured the whiskey, and she was just like,
It's to me it's a
That's how I
different-
feel.
I'm sensing like a trend.
Yeah. To me it's a different tea taste.
Criticized by my wife repeatedly
But
this week.
it's a different tea taste, but you don't really taste the sheep dip at all.
Yeah. The sheep dip's
So,
gone
It's really
for sure.
Yeah, it's really just a different tea.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So,
All right.
Oh my god.
I am oh man, sheep dip is
Yeah.
dipping
So
me right
not
now.
a fan of cocktail.
Yeah. Well, all right, we're gonna slow it down a bit. Let's do a little bit of like an interview of sorts. So Palmer and I came up with like a few questions that I think would be interesting to know about our guests, and I think we haven't really talked about this much either. So
Let's go deep.
yeah. Well, as far as whiskey, I mean,
Let's go shallow. Because amongst men, I don't know if we should.
we're
be
gonna
going
take
that
a
deep.
deep dip right now.
A deep
That's
dip.
all I wanted you to say. Oh man.
A deep dip in front of our sheep dip.
First
Vetoed.
question is, do you remember the scotch or whiskey that got you into
Scotch or
liking?
whiskey.
Huh? Well, because it could be like an
Can
American.
you rephrase it?
A scotch or whiskey. What did I say?
Do you remember the scotch or whiskey that got you into scotch or whiskey?
Oh. My bad. Hey, we are like 5 drinks deep right now.
so
Fine.
good.
You want to rephrase
ever.
that? Do you remember the drink that got you into whiskey?
The drink. Let's see. What's the first one I had? Man, it's been a while now.
It doesn't necessarily have to be the first whiskey you've ever had, but it's the first one that was like, damn, that's a good whiskey. Like that makes it worthwhile to start exploring whiskey.
I kind of feel like probably like I couldn't tell you specifically which one. So if we're gonna go down into like what age it was and things like that, I don't know if I can get that specific.
Whatever you remember.
I kind of feel like the first one that I really remember was a Cahuilla.
Yes!
No.
Yeah, because I feel like a long time ago we were in your apartment in DC.
Because I brought back the one that triggered me.
And we had
That's amazing.
And we had a Scotch night.
Oh my god. See,
And I'm
Whiskey and steak
this is
night.
why Carl's my brother.
Yeah.
Give me up.
Oh my god! And I am like fairly sure it was a Cahuilla that got me going.
I got Carl into whiskey. Boom!
Yeah.
Okay.
So I know exactly which Cahuilla that was. That was a Cahuilla 12 that I bought in Edinburgh, Scotland, and brought back.
Nice.
Because that was the bottle that got me into whiskey.
Oh yeah, I was hooked on Scotch ever since.
Tina and I went up to Scotland for a few hours. We took a trip to London, spent a few days there, but then we had a friend that was living in Edinburgh at the time. So we took a bus ride up to Edinburgh and stayed there for about 11 hours or so. Part of that was a Scotch whiskey experience. And within it, I mean, they had teachers, some blend whiskey.
Mm.
And then they had a Highland.
If it's not
Whiskey or
sheep dip, don't even mention it.
Yeah, I forgot wherever the Highland was. And then they had Cahuilla. And Tina and I both sipped that Cahuilla and we're like, wow. Like, we know why people go nuts over whiskey now. Like, it was truly a revelation. So we got out of the tour, went to the gift shop, and immediately tracked down a bottle. I went up to the counter. I was like, hey, we just had a really smoky Scotch on this tour. What is it? They just like look over there, like, oh, look at the bottle, because there's a little stand behind the desk that shows you what bottles were being part of the experience that day. They're like Cahuilla 12. So they gave us another sip. We're like, yep, that's the one. So bought it, brought it back, got Carl hooked, and then the rest is history.
That was
So,
the beginning.
Carl's first bottle is also my first bottle.
What was your first bottle?
Wait, but the story has a hole in it.
What?
How did we even start our first whiskey and steak night?
Okay.
If we
Because-
weren't into whiskey yet.
You were already into whiskey, one. And
No,
then
the
John had inherited a couple of bottles from his grandfather.
Scoresby
Scoresby
Shuffle.
And
yeah.
a Glenfiddich of 12.
I don't even remember.
I remember the first whiskey night because we were doing like this story thing where so the story was on the wall and we were reading it, and I just remember I was just so trash I just passed out.
Story
at one point.
was on the wall.
Yeah, we were like projecting like this story and we were just like reading these off the wall.
Oh, it wasn't a story.
I don't even remember.
It was before my very first data meeting of so this was after I started my thesis lab, and at the end of the year you're supposed to give a presentation to the entire department and be like, oh, this is what my thesis project was. And I was like, okay, I'm not comfortable speaking in front of this many people about it, so what's better than to have a shit ton of alcohol, have you guys over while I run down my boring ass data from the past year and trying to make sense of it. And I think we only got through like half of it because we just kept drinking every time someone brought up a comment.
I got smashed so fast. But
you got hooked
Oh yeah, I was
on
hooked.
Cahuilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never really drank that much whiskey before, and I was just going to town.
Yeah.
And
It's that good of a bottle.
It was
We
good.
polished off 2.5 bottles that night.
Quick congratulations to publishing another first author in
Oh, thank
Scientific Reports.
Different
Yes.
drink for each.
I will put the link to the paper down below.
From our first whiskey night to now.
From the first
Cheers
whiskey
to your
night,
success.
which is from the end of my first year of my PhD, to this night, which is almost 3 years after finishing my PhD.
Humble brag.
And another first author paper.
Yes.
For
To many more, unless we quit academia.
for almost a decade.
Already there.
Oh man.
Oh, the sheep does.
I plead the fifth.
So the first thing they asked me, Steve like recorded like 7 different types of sheep noises, and he was using them interchangeably. And I was like, "It sounds great." And he was like, "Make one," and I was like, "Meow." And then him and Tina were both like, "What? That's not a sheep. What was that?" I was like,
And then I was like, dang, I didn't record it.
"It was the best one. Was the first one."
Yeah, the first one.
I don't even know what I said, but it was like,
It was not good. I'll tell you that much.
"Hey, that's what sheeps are like in my head. You can't tell me differently." We gotta go back to
You
Scotland.
met them in real life.
They're so cute.
You videoed me arguing with one, and you can't remember what
We're
it sounds
debating
like.
the shit out of that sheep.
That was a back and forth.
I'm putting the full video of that.
Just leave it for like 3 minutes.
No. Like, you know how
No
I
one's
do,
watching anyway.
you know how I
Yet.
do the blooper end reel?
Yes.
It's gonna be that whole argument with the sheep.
pretty much.
It's a long video.
It was actually, but it would wait for you to finish and then
Yeah.
come back at you.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It had to have the last bop.
It kept coming back. We walked like a long ways down the street before.
Because didn't that sheep follow you guys?
It did. We were walking side by side back to
No,
the
there
I
was
don't
a
have a full
point when
recollection
they
of that.
walked down, they turn around, and I'm still arguing with the sheep.
Oh man.
I was like a little hungover, being. There was a bunch of midgets. I was pissed.
You know what I'm mad about
Shit.
from Scotland? We spent like $50 on hydration packs or whatever they're called, and they're lost.
Yeah.
One of you has them because I don't have it.
Not me.
Maybe I have it, but I don't think I have
I mean, if I had it, they got lost at the airport because those things were so
I
bad.
have 4 of them.
Oh, nice. They were vile. So
I-
it's like the essence of
Why do you
Gatorade.
want it?
Because
No. It's just the salt of Gatorade and
Okay.
no flavor.
I tried one and I got more sick.
Yeah, we chugged one.
it rehydrates.
I didn't chug it. I almost threw up trying to chug it, and I
No,
just
but-
gave up. Like,
Okay, but you
immediately.
remember the day where we did those 4 island distilleries in one day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
almost-
yeah.
Actually, that was the best day of the trip.
I
It
felt
was
was.
amazing.
I felt kind of bad that night.
I have a
but I
picture
still
of
wasn't
you
drinking that crap.
on top of our car outside the Brooklady. That photo is
Get in
definitely
the car,
going
get
right.
out of the car.
No. He's on top of the car. He's just like draped across it. And like I have the Brooklady sign right behind it, our little Volvo, and Plumman's big ass hanging on the car.
Dude, even better. You guys were passed out, but since driving, I wake up and I'm like, yo, man, I think we're going to have to pull over or something. And he stops in front of this driveway, and I get out. I'm like, I really hope nobody starts coming down this driveway. And I'm just hurling over there in the grass. And next thing you know, some dude starts coming down the driveway in his car, and he stops it, and it's the main road with the ferries on it. And he's like, oh, it must be from the ferry, huh? And I'm like, yeah, it must be it.
This was the morning we were going back to the mainland of Scotland, right? Yeah. So we have to catch the ferry off of Isla.
I'm
Yeah,
so
Plum
glad
and I
Euro
were
was
so
driving.
out.
I was just.
Euro, since
Okay,
he doesn't.
but it's funny. It's funny you bring up a story about us being passed out and you awake because
I was
you
passed
missed.
out.
You missed all the the sheep escapades that
Yeah.
went on while your ass passed out after Kawila.
Yeah.
And
I
then
threw a rock out the window. Plumman fell
I
down.
hate you. That never happened.
John was driving down the street. Plumman and I were not even in the car, but we were on the car, hanging out the window.
He was stressed.
Don't do this at home, kids. It's very bad. Plus,
Yeah.
if you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching the show. It's about alcohol. Anyway, we're hanging out on either side of the windows, outside the car, mind
Yeah,
you.
it
Like
was
we're
great.
holding onto the window. During it, I was videotaping like the whole scenery, and then I pan to you, and your face is like.
I woke up and we're at this bay, and then we do like
No.
3-hour hike.
No, the ridiculous thing is that
Sunset hike.
you woke up at Kilkamu.
Yeah.
You
Missed the entire
entirely missed
drive.
Bunnahabane.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know we went until
Well, it
we
was kind of
mentioned
cool.
it
Yeah,
later.
it wasn't super fulfilling.
I mean,
But-
it's a very cool looking distillery.
Legendary memory of Carl. He's passed out. We're driving. We're kind of lost. There's no signal.
It's
And
pitch black.
Literally,
Pitch black.
like we like pass. There's not that many intersections, but we were like drive past thing, and he just like you should have turned left. And I'm like, what? Your eyes are closed. You're asleep. But he has an internal GPS, and he knew we missed a turn,
Yeah.
and we had to turn around and take it. It was just unreal. Like
Because we had no service on Isla.
yeah, it was amazing. That was one of the like craziest things I've ever seen. Like just
I
Yeah,
know where
we
I'm
would
at.
have. It would have taken us an extra 20 minutes to do like that whole, because it's an island. It's one big giant loop. So if we had kept going down that path, it would have taken us an additional 20 minutes to get to our Airbnb. But if we just turn around, hit that left turn, we'd be there in 3 minutes.
just
And
ridiculous.
Carl is like dead. Like,
Yeah.
snoring.
Yeah.
Like the other three of us were like awake. We're like, oh yeah, okay.
But I'm
like,
useless with directions. So.
Yeah, and I was still kind of drunk, and we're just going down. John just kept driving because he's like, oh yeah, it's just one big long ass road, and eventually you'll get there. Carl's just like, you should have turned left, and we're like, wait, what? Like he didn't even fully wake up. He's like, it's just like, dude, you should have turned left. Like that's it.
You need to know. I know where I'm at.
And then John was like, what? And I'm like, don't question it. Whatever he says, we're doing it.
Oh yeah.
So good.
And then we chased that, like, we drove down the road, but we chased a bunch of bunnies. Remember, there was like a bunch of rabbits that were in the road? And I was like, go faster. John was like, I can't run over the bunnies. I'm like, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
And then we were home.
Good times.
That was a very good trip. You can see Ireland out the back of that Airbnb.
Yeah, that was
Oh
dope.
my God.
That's the most beautiful house.
Yeah. It was overlooking the Lefroy distillery.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like, step into the yard, Lefroy.
I don't remember which distillery it was, but like one of them smelled amazing. Like it had 4 copper stills and that was it. And like all I remember was the smell of it. It was just like
Was
I
it
mean they
the-
all smell good, but that one
had-
was like
that had to be Lefroy.
okay. Just
So there are only a few that we saw the entire distillery of. And what was it? Glenfiddich.
trash.
Yeah, but you saw the stills. It was like
Yeah.
6 stills going in, right? Like, but huge ones.
Yeah.
The ones that were lined up on the second level, 4 of them down the line, and like you get that nice waft. That's Lefroy.
We've got to go back.
Yeah. Then Ardbeg has the huge one, like the ridiculously large.
I still think the best tour, even though it's not our favorite Scotch, was that Macallan tour.
Macallan tours.
I mean,
We lucked out, yeah.
okay, so that story is hilarious because we showed up late, so we missed the tour,
Yeah.
and the guy eventually was just like, you know what? Screw it. And then we still did the tour, so we did a
I'll be right
private
back.
tour.
Oh my god.
He puts on a vest.
Yeah, he puts his vest on.
I'm
we
a
do
tour
the
guide
tour.
Yeah.
And then he shows us everything. So it's a private tour, so
Yeah.
we see everything. And then he gave us 50% off. And then he
just
let
give
you
us-
sample
he
like
didn't
the
even
good
give us-
stuff.
Yeah, what
He
was
didn't
that
even
one?
just give us 50% off, right?
Yeah.
We got the entire tasting
Oh
for
yeah.
15 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
and
stupid.
the special edition one for
And
your
then
bachelor party.
he poured
Yeah.
us a full, very full measure of the rare black cask.
Yeah.
Tom and I already went through like a 20-minute rant last time of the rare black cask.
One day we'll have enough money.
Yeah, that's Scottish hospitality. We were at fault for being late, and they still did all that
Yeah.
for us. That was pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Made it the best distillery tour we did,
Agreed.
and
And it's like a really pretty
Yeah.
distillery. Like that
It
one's
is.
like
It's
fancy.
beautiful. I mean,
Yeah,
you kind of
Regal.
expect it, right? And
Yeah.
it's the most eco-friendly distillery that we've been to. Like
And-
they were growing plants on the roof to cool down the distillery.
And they had the artwork. Remember, they had the art internship program.
Nope, that's Glenfiddich.
No,
No, that was Glenfiddich. No, but they had the test
Yeah.
where you can see if you're good enough to be a master, a whiskey
we
master.
all failed.
Oh yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah, I
That's
got like
not great.
90%, and that's still not. That's
You
still
got
not-
90%. They're like, you have to smell it.
You have to
different
get-
smells from this.
No, it was
I
more
got
than that.
2.
Yeah, the actual test, you have to smell like 100 different smells, and I think you
200,
have to
I think.
200, and then you
Yeah.
have to get like
98.
98% on it
Yeah.
to pass.
Yeah, I was like,
And I got like to
Smoke.
90%, and I was just,
wood.
Yeah.
and of course some of mine were like just kind of like close, but not quite. So I don't think it would have actually passed. on
Woman
the
coming
test.
in with the asparagus.
Coriander, asparagus. I get
It's
those
the
notes.
same thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what coriander is.
Coriander is the most beautiful tasting note,
Cilantro.
Okay.
which is amazing. Oh, do any of you?
I'm glad you actually heard cilantro because when I told the plumber, he thought I was saying slancha.
So, do any of you taste coriander as soap? Open question to the room.
Nope.
No one?
Yours is genetic.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
Wait, yours? Yes? No?
It's a little soapy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So you are genetically disposed to not.
Yeah.
Can you
enjoying it.
give me a thumbs up real quick? To the side. Other side. Oh man, you got just the brunt of all of it. Damn.
Wait, what's the thumbs up?
So if your thumb is
worst-
not completely straight, your genetics are flawed. Yep, you're. Oh, you're not bad.
Yeah.
Show me. You know what? Not bad. I like your thumb. Nope.
Kim, you gotta straighten your hand all the way.
Real bad. Nah, you can't make it straight if it's not straight.
All right. By the way, it's
Straight thumb, perfect thumb.
I said Kim, and it's actually
Wait,
Kim again.
What is this eugenics shit?
It's Vietnamese.
Eugenics.
Call Gary.
Call Eugene. All right. What if it bends backward?
Trash.
I can't do the voice. My voice doesn't get high enough.
Do you need a whiskey?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Your
you know.
voice can't get high enough,
Dude,
Eventually,
Established dominance.
Mr. Bass tone right here.
I can't do it.
you know.
The highest your voice gets is where my voice starts.
Okay, so when I try to speak with a high pitch, my voice just cuts off at a certain tone. Like it just doesn't, I can't even make the noise.
Unless he moans.
My moan is pretty good. I mean, I'm not trying to brag here.
Hold on.
Kim knows.
I want you to look at your wife and moan.
Hey, baby.
Hold on.
It's so good.
The high moan. Oh my god.
Why are you not my ringtone?
We are all sorts of turned on
Dude,
today.
that was ridiculously good.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I rival Michael Jackson. Only I actually swoon women with it.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Dude, it's actually a fantastic whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm so happy you picked this up. It was, I don't even know how you came across it. You just
Yeah, I
like
don't
the
even know
name.
how you heard of it.
Actually, you know how I found this? I was like 20 pages in on ABC after I did the search word Scotch, and then it finally showed up.
I can't believe this started with one question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which was like
You never
45
answered
minutes
it.
ago now.
Carl and I answered with the exact same bottle.
So, the problem with my answer is it's incomplete. I know exactly the bottle that got me into whiskey. It's Lagavulin 16. And I still love it to this day. Where did I have it first? Why did I purchase it? Because,
Was it something you purchased or you just came upon it?
no, I think I purchased it.
Why did you buy
I
such
don't
an
know.
expensive bottle of
Yeah.
whiskey off the bat?
Yeah, no, I can't fill in the details. Maybe I bought it for my parents. But again, like, if you don't know anything about whiskey, you're not just gonna buy a randomly expensive whiskey. Like,
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
It's not
There's no
even-
logic.
It's not even something within our price range
Yeah.
at the age that you're talking
no,
about.
no, not at all.
Oh yeah,
This
it's
was-
a pretty pricey bottle.
Yeah.
This was 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, actually, it's better priced 7 or 8 years ago. Like, it's only going up in price since then. Like, Lagavulin used to be 60.
It was, well, like I said, it was still over a reasonable level
Yeah.
for what we were not making at the time.
I would argue I'm still not making
So
at
I
this
am
time.
curious.
I'll have to really dig deep, but yeah, I don't know why or how. But you know what? I'm glad that we got into it because it's really like.
And I'm glad we have a designated driver. Which, by the way,
Euro.
Cheers.
Which, by the way, he does have exclusive. You can't buy it anymore, Scotch, because he doesn't drink it.
He actually brought it. He gave it to us. Put this on video so you can't edit this out. We're doing a half Ironman in 1.5 years. All right.
Maybe
They've
3.
all agreed. They're shaking their heads, but that's just alcohol.
I mean,
talking.
it's semi-agreed.
You said that's the alcohol?
I've kind of agreed to do some training for it.
I agreed
We'll
to
see
train.
where we
I
are.
agreed to train with you.
We're doing it. If you're
Well-
gonna train, you might as well run the race.
Yeah,
That's the
we'll see
that's
where
the
we
interesting
are.
part. That's interesting. He used that word because I'm not running anywhere.
I mean, running is
At
what I
all.
can do. I could probably do the biking. The swimming is gonna be just.
Yeah, we all have our weaknesses. It doesn't matter. We're doing this.
So you do all three.
Yes.
I'll do the bike and run.
You can't because you have to do the swimming. That's like
It's
literally
the first thing.
It's the first leg.
All right, we're
Like
gonna.
the only thing you can do is either
Yeah.
do the swimming and skip everything else.
All right, we're gonna
Do
relay.
what I
this.
do, which is swimming, biking, and
Relay.
then
We're gonna relay this. He's gonna do the swim. He's gonna do the bike. I'll do the run.
No, I will take the bike.
Too late. It's
All right.
been claimed. Sorry.
Hey,
All right, you guys choose. I'll do the run.
I can do a 60 miler on a bike faster than you can.
I've never tried. I don't even know what that
I haven't done
can't
more than
see
30
you.
miles in a row on a bike, so I can't even.
I don't know. I'll
attest to
actually
this.
take that bet because I bike way more than you do these days. I
I'm the
bike
only
every
one
single day
talking
up
to
that
the
hill that
camera.
you know how intense it is.
I have to interject. If it's any bike race, you are wearing a helmet.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're definitely wearing.
You can't get on a
helmet.
bike without a helmet.
You,
During a
need,
race, sure.
you need your head
Like
helmet
doing a race,
and
sure.
your other
You should
head
always
helmet.
wear a helmet.
Agreed. I actually chastise anyone who doesn't wear a helmet. Even
Okay.
when I don't know
A
them.
5-year-old then.
Yeah.
Okay, no joke. When I lived in Okinawa, there was no helmet requirement. So when we moved back to the States, I never wore a helmet when I rode a
In
bike.
Asia,
and the
nobody's wearing
police
fucking
were like,
helmet.
"Where's your helmet? You have to wear a helmet." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I've never worn a helmet in my life riding a bike." And then that's kind of when I found out there was a
Dude,
rule. In
all it
Prince
takes
William
is
County.
to hit your head once and you're just like.
Yeah.
I got a misshapen head, guys.
You should put the photo of your.
Yeah, send me the image of my head.
for sure.
I have a misshapen.
It was so shockingly misshapen that Paul and all of his colleagues were like, "What the? Does
Is
he
he
have brain
okay?"
damage?"
Yeah.
Why is he piloting this study? I'm like, don't worry, he's good.
I have a misshapen body. Only Kim knows what that's about.
Crickets. Oh man.
No matter, you gonna lick the hot fudge off of that body.
Oh, I can't believe. After seeing the hot fudge video, I thought it was a great idea, but I was very drunk.
We were
And
all
Kim's
drunk.
like, yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
about that. I'm all about that.
I say that.
We were all really drunk.
You didn't say you didn't like it.
Hey, no denial is
You
no
were here.
denial.
I mean, you're here now.
No one in the room said, don't do it, Carl.
Yeah.
We all were like, I think I was the loudest one. We're like, let's send this shit.
No, because I was. the
We
one
were
that was
like-
I was like, go do your thing.
We were like 2 bottles in.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say yes to everything.
You know what? I was just like
I just
having
want
a
to
good
point
time.
out we scaled the fucking chimney that night.
Oh, that was a great.
Oh,
remember when I was like,
yeah.
I think I can make this jump? And
I
you were
remember
like,
that crap.
That was
No.
when I said no.
don't be
That
stupid.
was when I said no.
We were breaking
We don't
all
do
the
parkour
rules. It was good.
in DC.
Dude, that chimney
Because
was
it's-
scary though.
It's not like New York. The buildings aren't close enough where you're actually gonna make it to the next.
Yeah.
It was way too far.
Thank you, Tia Lou.
God
I
damn it.
appreciate
No
you.
worries. I got you.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Thank God John and I were the voice of reason.
Euro doing the Scoresby shuffle.
Euro finished that.
No, you know what else I remember? Way back in Richmond when we were playing bingo or some Uno game. And it doesn't matter. We made up a drinking game about if you get this color, you drink. And 10 to 13 rounds in a row, Euro, the guy who doesn't drink, kept getting a drink card. Like he kept getting screwed. I don't remember the rules we made, but it was like odd one out or something, right?
Obviously, it was not me and Carl trying to fix it because when we tried to fix card games,
We tried to
No,
fix
no,
a
no.
game against him when
Here's
he
the
was
pro-
in the bathroom.
here's the problem.
Titanic.
And then we just did it backwards.
here's the problem: we were so smashed that in trying to fix it so that plumbing would
Well, explain the
take-
game. What was the game?
game was Titanic, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't remember the.
Do you guys know the
rules.
story?
I think we were playing 13 or something like that.
It doesn't matter. It was. Oh no, it was like war.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we were fixing the cards so that Plowman would lose and have to drink.
Because I went to the bathroom.
And then he comes back from the bathroom, we start playing and realize we
had
gave him the best hand ever.
Yeah,
and we were
had
destroying
completely
ourselves.
Reversed it so that he had every card he needed to beat our hands play by play.
He crushed us.
We lost 19 rounds in a row,
Oh yeah.
and I blacked out after that.
It's because you got Titanic 3 times.
Yeah.
Which is unreasonable. Thank you
What?
for joining us for this wonderful episode of What the F?
Whiskey Talk Forum.
With the Fukake.
Thanks for joining us, Carl. Our first guest and best friend. This is wonderful. I hope to have you on again.
And
Oh, yeah,
I learned
anytime.
something new. I got him into whiskey.
Oh yeah.
That was
That's-
impressive, yeah. That was
I
Okay.
feel it.
But the show's not over. We have game time.
game
I think.
time.
Guess your character.
Wi-Fi?
George Washington.
All right. So what do we do? We just like look.
Jump
Ask
in.
each other. Go one at a time and ask each other. For example,
BoJack
are you
Horseman.
male and female? The other people have to guess yes or no.
Am
It
I
has to be
George
truthful,
Washington?
Not lying.
No.
Am I Bill Clinton?
No,
You guys
it's
are
to be
awesome.
heard, Paul, it's to be
Wait.
heard.
It's a person for sure.
Am I Ellen?
Am I male?
Am I Ellen?
Come on, you're
Am I male?
it's my turn.
Yes.
Am I white?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I Bulgarian?
No.
Am I Vladimir Putin?
Okay, I feel like it's falling
Am
off.
I known for my intellect?
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
So
I think so.
you have intellects,
But you know what I mean?
but that's not what you're known for.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Am I a sizable man?
No.
Okay, no. Okay.
Sizable in what way? Reputation or?
In my man.
I don't know how to answer that question.
I mean, like, Magic Mike kind of sizable,
Oh no.
And, okay.
Am I a girl?
Know this for sure?
Am I?
Wait, do you know this for sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I
Oh,
a girl or a boy?
Neither.
Wait, am I alive?
Yeah, kind of.
You've been alive in many forms.
Yeah, you're kind of.
You're very
Good
morbid.
answer. Got it.
You've been alive in a lot of forms. that's
Yeah.
true.
All right, your turn.
Am I young?
No. Am I young?
No. Am I a fictional character?
Yeah.
In this reality?
Yeah.
You're a fiction, yeah. Am I part of the Marvel or DC?
No.
Okay.
Am I a superhero?
No.
No.
Aquaman?
Am I a superhero?
No.
No.
Okay.
Am I skinny?
No.
Some Winston Churchill.
No, you're not. Winston Churchill.
Okay.
So, am I a music star?
No.
Am I human?
Yes.
Yes. Am I known for being on TV?
Yeah. Part of it. Am I historically significant?
Yes. Was I in like a movie?
But that's
No.
not what you're known
No.
for. Am I historically relevant in American history?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are the stories that are written about me for teens and younger?
Yes and no.
I haven't
It's-
read the stories.
I would say no.
It caters to a lot. Yeah, I would. Cater, yeah.
For what
yeah, yeah.
happens in the stories,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say it's not
Yeah,
for
no.
the young.
More adult.
Yeah. Am I a historical person?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Am I related at all to pop culture?
No.
No.
Okay.
Am I a detective?
No.
That's
That's a weak.
All right, you're not really a detective. Am I a politician?
No.
No.
Am I a politician?
No.
No.
Am I an enforcer of the law?
Kind of. Not really.
Kind
though.
of, but not. That's
Not like the way you're asking.
No, it's not like.
Not in an Aquaman way.
Yeah. Let's just say it's not your primary function.
Yeah, but you kind of.
But you kind of do it.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Am I in academia?
No.
Man, I'm like not getting any closer.
All right, so I'm not in music, I'm not in pop, I'm not in political. Am I recent in the 90s and like past the 90s, like 90s to now?
No.
Steve is the closest.
Steve is getting really close.
Yeah, but he's also.
But he just has no idea which way to go with.
asking the right questions.
I think I'm the furthest right now
have
because
no
I have no
idea.
idea where I'm.
I might be Cleopatra.
I would say it's a
Yeah. Think of each other's questions, asking each other. That's very important.
Am I Sherlock Holmes?
No.
No.
Okay.
All right, you lose the game.
Was I a
No, you can still guess. Come on.
Oh, okay.
You're almost there.
was I a military figure?
No. You might have been used in propaganda, but no, that's not what you are. I think so.
Really?
Oh, definitely. During
Oh,
that
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Am I significant in the 40s?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are alive.
But I'm
Yeah.
not political?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was important in the 40s? Am I Marilyn Manson?
It's not your turn.
No.
I'm pretty sure
not
there
your
was.
turn.
I was pretty sure there was another question that answered that would not be possible.
I suck at this game. Damn, this is hard. I love it. All right, Sherlock. What's your next guess?
Am I part of a comic book?
No.
No. Okay, so I'm not skinny. I'm not a
40s?
politician. I'm white. I'm not young. I still have no clue. Shoot.
Oh,
I may have been part of a movie at one point, but I don't even know what role I was. Am I like Leonardo
Paul asked
DiCaprio?
a key question that you should have asked. You guys should have asked each other's questions.
I don't remember what these questions.
Literally.
I was not paying attention to his question. What are you talking about right now?
Like, if you guys had asked each other, paid attention, then you guys would have figured it out.
Carl, what did you ask?
What did you-
You asked.
I don't even know. What was it? What did you ask? I can't remember at all.
I'm in the 40s. I'm a man.
This game should not be played.
I am. I just
All right,
know
I
I'm.
have a question.
White, fat,
Yeah.
and something.
Am
You're not
I?
fat. You're not.
Should I
Okay, I was okay.
Am I white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Am I white?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you are.
So we all.
But that might change in the future.
You never know. Ah, that's true. It might, I think it's going to change in the future. It's not even a
So
might.
good luck.
Yeah.
And you're human.
That's a very important.
I
note.
totally
It
forgot
might
about
change
that.
in the future.
Yeah, man.
You're
That's not being
changing.
white.
You're changing sex too. No, I'm just gonna throw that. That's a giveaway. I'm just
All right,
gonna
Carl,
give
your
that one
turn.
for free.
Your turn.
I'm so confused. I am so confused.
Don't forget the last statement, but the race change. Yes.
40s. What's important? Okay.
All right, was I important in the 50s?
You were very
Maybe.
I
popular.
have no idea.
I don't know. It's around that time,
You
probably.
were popular.
Yeah. Was I American?
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm a Beatle. Paul McCartney. All right. You're
Oh, I don't ask now.
Do I have any special?
Ooh, I have a question. No.
Yes.
What? What? No.
Okay, fine.
No.
Okay, no.
No.
What?
Not in a superhero way.
True. Not.
So that's
superhero.
like not. No. The answer is no. You are sexy though.
Yeah. You are.
All right.
Was that John F. Kennedy?
No.
No.
Does my name start with a J?
No.
No.
Does my name start with a J?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
It's a stupid question. I don't know. I'm not of questions. I'm just.
Does my name start with a J? God damn.
Does my name start with a A?
Yes.
Abraham Lincoln.
No. He wasn't. I don't think he was alive in the 19.
Am I James Bond?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay.
Yay.
Is it us now just trying to figure out?
He
Yeah.
was
Figure it out.
never gonna be black.
Yeah. No, he might
This
be.
is Trevor Noah.
Did you not watch the
They were
Trevor Noah
potentially-
special?
They were potentially.
Oh wait, I'm not a politician. Why did they say JFK? Am I Tom Cruise?
No.
No.
Damn.
This is a hard game.
Yeah, I am still nowhere near.
The next match is fun if you guys are still.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll ask each other 3 more questions if we don't get it.
One very.
Okay, 3 questions each. If we don't know, then we don't know. We got a winner already.
Oh.
Because I had no idea.
So,
Okay.
do I know this person?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You, of all people,
You
know
absolutely.
this person.
Armani. You guys.
That was a very plausible statement. No.
Am I related? Am I related to firearms?
No.
Okay. I was thinking.
I think he got shot though.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was a tragic death.
Mm-mm.
Really? Oh, never mind.
His death was very.
Stupid.
Vanilla? Okay.
My
Stupid.
Jack from the Titanic.
No.
Oh, was I in a
You're
movie?
real. Both of you are real.
Was I in a movie?
I mean, you've been portrayed in movies.
Yeah, you've been portrayed.
You as yourself are not an actor.
Do I wear sandals in public?
No.
Okay.
Gandhi.
That was actually a question for you, so
Oh.
take
Am
that
I
off.
Gandhi?
No. You already know that you start with an A.
Yeah, you forgot the clues that you were given.
No, but I can't think of anyone who starts with an A from the 50s.
You'll hate yourself.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, so I think we both get one more question since we agreed to 3, and then we have to guess.
Yep.
And that's it. Was I involved in the creation of the atomic bomb? Paul's got to answer this because nobody answered.
No.
No.
Am I drunk?
No. All right, that was your last
Alright, we're gonna
question.
guess this.
Einstein? Albert Einstein?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh, this is the best card
Oh, you forgot to answer the question. What was it? Am I a musical person?
You're very musical. Give
Yeah,
me a
you're very
musical guy
musical.
from the 50s.
John Lennon?
No.
I have no idea. Am I?
Elvis, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I can't believe you give me Albert.
I was never
Yeah,
on.
Albert.
Bullshit. I love Albert Einstein.
Alright, I was never on this track ever.
Oh yeah, this is the hardest game ever.
That was really hard.
Dude, this game is amazing. Why don't we
Alright.
play games like this more often? Do you want to build a snowman?
I wanna.
Oh, you guys have such good ones.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, you got a really good one.
Okay. You start. Am I starting?
Yeah, might as well. You want?
My fictional character.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I feel like he's real
Am I a fictional character?
Oh my
So on your pen, I'm really old and dead. Actual person. May have killed a bunch of people. Over 200 years old. Am I Caesar? Yes!
Carl, killing it, dude.
You guys are the fun characters. Don't think European, think Asian.
You're Asian. Going to Asia.
Isn't that Borat?
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Nice.
There you go. Fine.
You win.
Ow, that hurt.
I lose. I don't know who I am.
Wait. Oh.
What? I said it was I a guy? and
We've been
someone
to
said yes.
Cinderella's castle.
Oh,
in
man.
Germany.
You said no.
Oh, you said no?
You guys and guys the whole time. I was like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
I thought that was a
No,
guy.
you're-
Oh, wow.
So the Disney castle, Cinderella's castle.
Wait, that's a recent
and
movie?
it's based off of Neuschwanstein.
Yeah.
So we've been there.
There was a live action Cinderella movie for sure.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's been on ice and everything.
Dude, this is a hard game.
And she was part of Wreck-It Ralph too.
Well, yeah, she was.
Never saw that movie.
It's good.
It's a funny movie. Thank you, Tina, for the game.
That was
We're gonna
awesome.
shit out tomorrow.
Yeah, we should definitely play this more.
We have our infinity bottle in front of us.
Indeed. Tell me a little bit about that.
So
Beautiful.
this infinity bottle, this beautiful bottle that Plumman bought, is filled with every scotch or whiskey, for the future references, that we have had on this show. So every single episode we pour 2 Glencairns worth. So I think we should taste what's in here first, and then we'll add the sheep dip.
Okay.
1 glass out just to try it.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Okay.
All right,
so
Carl. Guest of honor.
you're the guest.
Alright.
You have to try the 4 previous scotch that we've had on the show.
Ooh, you touched my trap.
Oh.
Ooh.
You touch my tralala.
This
Ding, ding,
show,
dong.
this episode has been so sexually charged.
Okay.
Wait until we get in the hot tub.
I mean, it's just got my sheep
If you
dipping
guys,
right here.
if anybody's run out of Viagra, just watch a segment of this show. Get you going.
That's illegal.
I will
It's
say
not illegal to watch our show
that is
on YouTube,
pretty
Instagram,
intense.
or
I
Twitter.
can get one more slurp.
absolutely.
But
So just
that's
to
very-
recap, we have Lagavulin 16, Lafroig Select, Glenrot's Bourbon Cask, and the Balvenie.
Wow. You almost don't want to swallow it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
Like, there's no point of wasting any of it. You just keep it in your mouth for as long as possible.
well, when you swallow it, it's still there.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
That's delicious.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that warms you up on a cold winter day. There,
Oh, yeah.
you get close with your ladies, and then drink a little bit of that, and you warm them up even more.
That's amazing.
That is really good.
So far, delectable.
And no one will ever get to taste this again,
Yeah.
right? Because we're about to
Yeah.
We're putting sheep.
or
in.
we're about to change it.
Smooth it.
Well, we don't
Wait,
know
they
Because
we
we're
don't
putting
know
a
if
good
it's
whiskey.
gonna-
Who knows
If we're
what's gonna
putting a
happen.
Kilkerman in
Wait,
this,
is it good?
Okay.
Oh,
please
yeah.
try some.
Oh, let me
One
taste.
final. Oh yes, audience.
Audience taste test.
I don't think this one will mess up the flavors too much.
This one will, I think, flavor it more
Strong.
because it doesn't have anything in there that's so
All right.
strong that's gonna overpower
It's
it.
like a
One
clear.
final sip, guys.
Go ahead, man.
I like it. Yeah,
You guys can have it.
it's good.
Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna be so overpowering that it's gonna overpower what's going on in there.
I love when
Yeah.
it's so strong that when you inhale, it gives you more flavor. And you exhale and it's just like
This is the
Changes the
Select
way.
coming through,
yeah.
and like,
Or the Lagavulin.
well, the Lagavulin is that smoke. The smoke from the Lagavulin is what rounds out the end part of that medicinal Lafroig.
It's got the taste and the feel that, like, let's say you're driving down the road and a pretty decent looking female cop pulls you over and you're like, what's the matter?
Just about to kick your ass.
I mean, she knows what I'm talking about because I'm gonna be breathing on her all night.
If you're gonna be breathing, you should have some more of this one.
So we need to put 2 of these, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Guest of honor, you can fill up.
All right. The goal is to not spill this,
Yes, please, so.
and I'm really bad at not,
Is it gonna be bad?
I don't know. I don't think it. Well, we have different styles. But yeah, it should definitely mix together. Oh, it's beautiful. It's filling up.
It's filling up.
I think in 5 episodes we'll be full.
You think so? All right. Well, we're taking one measure out,
Yeah.
right? So.
curious how this will be.
Yeah. Because we just had. I think that's a nice system. Like, you just had it, and then you add a new one in, and then you see if it changes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm kind of expecting, because this isn't like a really strong
Yeah, I
taste,
don't think
it's
this'll-
not going to.
Either this kind
Overpower
of rounds
what's
it
going on.
out, or it's gonna mute it.
All right, Carl, let us know.
All right. The smell's different now.
Oh,
Okay. Sheep dip.
It definitely has a nice sheep dip smell now.
Oh, nice.
oh, it's more forward. Well, it would be the highest volume whiskey in there, right?
Oh, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with that. Surprised with that.
Supplies.
I'm surprised.
Supplies, everybody.
So the smell to me changed a lot, but the taste, I think
Hold that
you'll like it.
Beautiful Dram. Wow. It's getting more complex.
It's getting good.
It's definitely smoother, I think.
Because what did we effectively do? We just poured 16 different single malts
Yeah.
into this by pouring a sheep dip
Yeah.
into it, right?
The smell changed a lot to me, but the flavor, I think, got better.
Yeah, it was quite interesting.
It had
And
a
my
s-
tongue's still numb.
Oh yeah, because before it had a stronger smell. Now it's like a mellow smell,
Yeah.
but the flavor didn't mellow out, which is
No.
really good because we don't want that.
Very nice. Okay, so our experiment is going rather well.
Beautifully.
Yeah, I love how this is going. As a guest winner, Carl, you are allowed to finish the rest of that.
Yes.
Paul and I will cheers with the remainder of this.
It was solid. Just a tad. That's perfect.
All right.
I just ordered a really lot.
He's like, we're about to finish our podcast. No bottle cap on the bottle. I lost it. Oh, it's right there.
Okay. I'll hold mine over here so it don't.
All right.
I smell good now.
It's not a bad cologne.
In the future, when we sell it, you're gonna wear it as a cologne.
You tried to sneak that in there. See if that one's
Okay,
remember.
so
One of these is gonna get through.
Final thoughts and assessment of this whiskey.
Absolutely buy it. Absolutely. Like 100% worth every single penny.
Or $55.
Beautifully made whiskey.
Yeah. Fantastic whiskey. For
No
the price.
peat whatsoever if you don't like that.
Okay. And it's just a nice sipping one, preferably. I think we all agree with a splash of water, right?
Absolutely.
Or no, Carl did not like that. So,
I did not like it with the water, but
he's a purist.
I like to think that somebody specifically created that flavor.
Yeah, someone
And-
also specifically
And
created
he passed a
certain
test
pill.
that none of us can pass to be able to do that.
Someone
So-
also specifically created Fireball.
Yeah, that guy was.
I have Fireball if you guys want it.
No.
Yeah, no.
It's real cinnamon.
Ooh. I got shivers just thinking about it. It's just
Bad memories.
not good.
Very pleasant sipping whiskey.
Oh, it's
not
beautiful.
very forward. We would think this is an ideal starting point for someone who's never had Scotch before.
And it trumps Glenrothes, so it's number 4 on our list now.
Yeah. So ranking number 4 on our current list of
okay, don't
out of
plug our
5
list.
whiskeys. But by far the most amazing whiskey we've had.
Oh yeah.
This infinity bottle.
Hands down, the Infinity
Yeah.
bottle.
This
Incredible.
5 whiskey blend at its various volumes going in and out of the bottle. This is one of the most amazing whiskeys.
So I'm not sure. I think the previous measures were 1 Glencairn worth.
2.
All of them? Even the Lagavulin? That one was pretty.
That was
empty.
like 1.5.
Oh, okay.
We poured
It was
everything
enough.
we had left of it
Okay.
because you kept drinking so much of
I
it.
just can't help it myself.
Thank you so much for watching.
I wanna wish
And
you a
until
Merry
next time,
Christmas.
guys,
Nazdrave.
Nazdrave. This episode was so damn sexy.
Carl, I love your moans. I just want to toast the angels for stealing my scarf. I hope you enjoyed it.
The elves.
The elves.
Ugh.
Don't have any food. Meh. 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 You have to get in the last word. Meh. 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 Man. Look at this badass. That's the boss. Man, that's the boss laugh right there. Man. 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 Oh my gosh. Man. Man.